What actually happens to your kidneys when you cut added sugar for 30 days? Not in a motivational poster way, not in a fake, your body transforms overnight way. I mean, what may realistically start changing day by day, week by week, when you stop flooding your system with sugary drinks, desserts, and hidden added sugar, because your kidneys are not just random bean-shaped organs hanging out for decoration. They filter waste, balance fluids, help regulate blood pressure, and quietly deal with the metabolic chaos you create every time your blood sugar stays too high for too long. And there is a reason this matters. Blood sugar that stays high can damage the blood vessels and filters in the kidneys over time. Research has linked higher sugary soda intake with higher odds of albuminuria, which means protein leaking into the urine. That is one of the warning signs that the kidney filters are under stress. So let's walk through what may happen if you quit added sugar for 30 days. The first few days are usually the least glamorous. If you were used to lots of added sugar, especially from sugary drinks, your appetite, energy, and cravings may feel weird for a bit. Some people feel tired, headachy, irritable, or just plain offended by life. That does not mean your kidneys are falling apart. It usually means your routine changed, your cravings are pushing back, and your body is adjusting to fewer rapid blood sugar spikes. You might also notice less bloating if cutting sugar also means eating fewer ultra-processed foods and less sodium-heavy junk. That can show up on the scale quickly, but do not confuse fast scale changes with instant fat loss or magical organ repair. The real win this early is that you may already be lowering one of the major long-term kidney threats: repeated high blood sugar exposure. Over time, high blood glucose can damage kidney blood vessels and filters. By the end of the first week, a few things may start moving in the right direction. If cutting added sugar helps you eat fewer ultra-processed foods overall, you may take in fewer excess calories and less added sugar, which can support better blood sugar control and sometimes better blood pressure over time. That matters because high blood pressure and diabetes are two of the biggest causes of kidney disease. You may feel less puffy. Your energy may even out. If sugary drinks were a regular habit, removing them can be a big kidney-friendly shift by itself, since sugary soda intake has been associated with albuminuria in observational research. This is not the moment to declare your kidneys fully detoxed. Your kidneys are not a juice cleanse before and after photo, but reducing the constant metabolic stress is a meaningful start. Around week 2, a lot of people notice the process feels less dramatic and more sustainable. Cravings often calm down. Sleep may improve if you are no longer slamming sugar late at night. Your meals may feel more stable. And if your blood sugar is better controlled, that is good news for your kidneys, because long-term sugar overload is one of the reasons kidney filters can get damaged in the first place. This is also where people sometimes overdo it and create a new problem. They cut sugar and immediately decide they need to survive on coffee, air, and vibes. Not ideal. If you want this to last, your replacement plan matters. Build meals around fiber-rich carbs, protein, healthy fats, and minimally processed foods. The goal is not to never enjoy food again. The goal is to stop living like your kidneys signed up to process dessert for sport. By week 3, you may start noticing second-order benefits. You might not be crashing as hard in the afternoon. You might be snacking less at night. Your sleep might be better. You might be drinking more water, simply because you are no longer getting so much of your fluid from sweet drinks. Those indirect effects matter. Better food quality, better hydration habits, better blood pressure, and better blood sugar control all support kidney health. That does not mean every person will suddenly stop waking up to pee, or that nerve damage heals in 3 weeks. That claim goes way too far. But if cutting added sugar helps you sleep better, stabilize your routine, and reduce excess calories and sugary drinks, that is still a very real win. At 30 days, you are probably not a brand new species, but you may have done something important. You may have lowered one of the behaviors linked to kidney stress. You may have improved your blood sugar control. You may have lowered your calorie intake without obsessing over every bite. You may have improved blood pressure if your new eating pattern also cut down sodium and ultra-processed foods. If you were prone to kidney stones, lowering sugary drinks and choosing lower sugar citrus drinks can help some people because citrate can help prevent certain stones from clumping together. Could your lab numbers improve in 30 days? Possibly, depending on your starting point and what else changed. But the biggest honest takeaway is this: cutting added sugar for 30 days is less about a magical deadline and more about removing a daily source of metabolic stress that can hurt the kidneys over time. That is the real story. So if you want to do this, here is the practical version. Number 1, focus on added sugar, not naturally occurring sugar in whole foods. Fruit is not the villain in a kidney documentary. Number 2, the easiest high-impact move is often cutting sugary drinks first. Soda, sweet tea, energy drinks, and sugary coffee drinks can add a lot of sugar fast. Number 3, hydrate mostly with water. For some people with kidney stone risk, low sugar citrus drinks may also help because citrate can reduce crystal clumping. But that is not a one-size-fits-all hack. Number 4, do not blindly take very large amounts of potassium or salt if you have kidney disease. Official kidney guidance warns that too much potassium can be dangerous in people with kidney problems, especially with advanced disease. Number 5, if you already have diabetes, chronic kidney disease, or a history of kidney stones, talk to a clinician before turning internet advice into your whole personality. So what happens to your kidneys after 30 days without added sugar? Usually not fireworks, not instant regeneration, not superhero kidneys, but potentially something more important. Less stress. Better blood sugar control. Fewer sugary drinks. A healthier overall pattern. And a real step toward protecting your kidney filters over the long run. If you want more science-based health videos without the nonsense, subscribe and turn on notifications. And remember, when it comes to diet and exercise, there are no gimmicks, just results.